We've been expecting you. Man, wouldn't it be cool if we had an intro for one of these things? Story time with Dean. So I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. I have no idea how to start these types of videos, but what's happening? You hear me, guys?
We've taken over now. All these channels will burn. Only original content. Family-friendly channels.
Okay, so on a serious note, today's story time is why and how I got into YouTube and Twitch and streaming and videos and So, let's do a little travel back in time, shall we? Alright, I'd actually, in case you guys don't know, I actually didn't start YouTube on this channel. Don't hate me. I had actually made a channel back probably 6 to 8 years ago. Basically the channel consisted of doing AMVs and also doing like lyric music videos, and I had a whole bunch of projects and everything, and it was really kind of goofy at the time. It was mainly for Naruto, and then I think I did a Rolling Stones You Can't Always Get What You Want lyric video, in case the lyrics weren't already evident enough. I don't know, they were fun back in the time. I was learning how to do editing. It was a really good time just messing with software and being able to, you know, be the weeb that I am at heart. I was using Breaking Benjamin and all my angsty emo teen songs like Avenged Sevenfold and stuff like that to do anime music videos. And it was kind of a goofy thing at the time because, I mean, there are some really good AMV creators, but I was not one. I was using Microsoft Movie Maker, and it was not a pretty sight. The videos were really not that good, and then I couldn't even keep a good theme going with it. Like sometimes it was oriented towards one character, but then a whole nother character would show up, and then the song didn't have any purpose anymore, and then it was stupid. But I had a good drive for it, and I had a good intention. That counts for something, right? But yeah, this is not my first time actually doing YouTube. Definitely actually putting my heart and soul into it this time, but my original channel was actually called Danny Ice 115. If you guys want to look that up, go right on ahead. It's not worth your time. It was cringy, very, very cringy, Dean Coon. But what got me actually started to try this again about a year and a half ago was, in case you guys don't know, was my very first live stream actually. I didn't anticipate to actually do the live stream whatsoever. What had actually happened was my good friend, who you know as Fallout Tecmo or Daniel, not Lowrider Daniel, two different Daniels. But it was a little bit before that time. It was about a month or two before that time that it actually got me into it. And the whole reason it all happened was because they were lazy. My good buddy, who you know as Fallout Tecmo or Daniel, the one who I did my original very first video on this channel, the Dark Souls video, where he would commentate and I would do the playthrough of it and mostly just rage. And my other buddy, who you all know as Mad King Vagabond or Austin, or the breathing guy, literally were just too lazy. And what I mean by them being lazy is they could not come over, and I had just gotten a new game, which is very obvious of what the game is now because it's so popular, but the Jackbox Party games. I got the Jackbox Party Pack 3 with Drawful 2, and I really wanted to play it with them. I really wanted to do a hangout, and I wanted to, you know, have some fun times and jokes and whatever, and have just them come over, and we were gonna all hang out and have fun with it. And that was back when I was an engineer and everything was great and I had lots of money. But basically, they were too lazy to come over. They didn't want to move, they didn't want to leave the house, and so I was like, well, if you don't know anything about Jackbox games, to be able to answer the questions and everything, you have to be able to see the screen. You all answer through your phones. You connect to the Jackbox site, and you type in the code for that game or whatever, and you have to answer on your phone. But if you can't see the screen, you generally have no idea what's going on your phone. So, my theory of how to solve this issue was I could stream my screen, and they could just answer that way while staying at home, even though the furthest they lived away was 12 minutes. But anyways, I had decided to take an hour to set up a Twitch account and just throw it all together, and I liked the throwing numbers into name, and you know, I'm unknown and I'm an artist, so I threw the name together real quick. I made the Twitch account, and I streamed the game so they could play it with us. Well, you see, we ended up getting actually quite a lot of viewers, because this was at the same time that Mark and everybody was doing Jackbox party games. So we had gotten around probably about 20 people that came in and were either watching or talking with us or hanging out, and I was just on my shitty headset mic, just talking to people, streaming through my Xbox, I believe it was, out in the living room. And I was like, I didn't know people would join. So we were talking, and everybody was coming in to chat and texting, and we were all just having fun and giving great answers and stuff, and apparently we were entertaining. It was a blast. It only lasted like 2.5 hours, and I had to go, and it was so much fun. That was when I decided I know what I want to do. And in case you guys didn't know, I used to be an engineer. I was more of a drafter, I should rather say. I was a drafter, I won't say what firm I was at, but I was a drafter, and I also worked at GameStop. And these were the two jobs that I ran, and I didn't enjoy them. I won't go into full details as to why I did not enjoy them, but they were a hard pull on my life. It was either I was at work or I was generally sleeping. And while I was doing drafting and engineering stuff, it was not really the thing for me. I didn't really enjoy it. It wasn't as creative as I would like it to be, because I'm a very creative person. I like to be all over the place. I like to game, I like to art, I want to do music, I want to do singing stuff, I do cosplay, I do a whole bunch of different stuff, you know? It just wasn't the thing for me. I may have been best in my class, but it sure as hell wasn't my thing. So, continuing, that was kind of how this channel started and how I wanted it to progress. And then I thought, well, what am I going to do now? I don't know how to adequately run a YouTube channel, a Twitch channel. I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to do any of this. I had my experience years ago when I would do AMVs, but even then it was Microsoft Movie Maker, and if you don't know anything about that, it's not a very good editing software. But I didn't know how to make my streams look good. I didn't know how to make them unpixelated. I didn't know how to make the audio quality look good. I didn't know what to do. So, me being the guy that I am, took every second that I could to possibly learn about it. I looked up videos, I looked up any research I could find on Google. I spent a whole bunch of time just searching into everything that I could. I learned editing. I found out some of the best free editing softwares. I picked up a good amount of money before I started. I built the studio. Had a lot of my father's help. I got everything set up. I learned how to use interfaces. I learned how to use microphones tastefully. It took me a long time, but I did it. I learned how to edit efficiently by setting up better shortcuts, how to make edits funnier and better. I learned how to not have my camera this far back when I'm trying to record. Sorry, that was a good throwback there. But I learned plenty of things just researching and spending a lot of time towards it and everything, and I felt like, you know, throughout learning all this, that maybe it would be possible to actually run a channel. Even though, you know, I messed up several hundred times while doing this channel, doesn't mean that I want to give up. I enjoyed what I did, and yeah, there's days when I hate it, but I love doing this. Now, why would I want to run a YouTube channel when I'm making tons of money doing engineering and GameStop and being able to live life and see friends every day? And not really every day, barely ever, but it's not like I do anyways now. But anyways, why would I give up really good jobs where I'm earning a ton of money to do something like this? I will definitely say this is not for everyone. I'm letting you know right now that if you want to be a YouTuber, a gamer, artist or anything like that, it is not for everyone. It requires more pull than most jobs ever will because of people's demands, because of where you want to go with things. If you want to be popular, you got to share a lot of your life that I don't know if a lot of people want to do. It takes a big toll on everybody. So why would I want to do something like this when I could just enjoy my life in seclusion? Well, because I don't like just doing one thing. I like helping people. I like doing art. I like doing cosplay. I like being able to talk to people all the time. I like doing music, doing gaming, doing podcasts, talking with my friends, being able to spend time with my friends, and, you know, maybe even make some bigger project that will amount to something massive. The simple answer is, if you can do something that you love and enjoy doing every day and waking up doing and not hate it, even though whatever you're doing might make you a ton of money, why not do the thing that you love? And, you know, not everybody's going to be able to live their dream. I'm not telling you to do that, but at the same time, if you have the opportunities to do everything that you want to do, why not do them? Mainly, this channel allows me to do everything that I want to do, whether it's gaming, whether it's doing our podcast, whether it's doing anything and everything. You guys like watching it and you guys like enjoying it, and to me that's super cool, and I greatly appreciate your guys' support, and I hope you guys feel like you're welcomed here and like it's a family, because that's kind of one of the goals. I get to do everything that I like doing, and it allows me to touch bases on a little bit of everything and not just stay doing one thing every single day or every single week and not being stuck in that rut. It allows me to touch base on everything that I enjoy. And I know I'm the biggest nerd and probably not going to help out a lot in society, aside from, you know, being able to run charity streams or donate and things like that, which that's super cool, you know, being able to help out with that. That's awesome. But aside from that, you know, I'm not going to be making parts for engineering that can save somebody's life, or, you know, help a company keep going, or, you know, make the next big thing or something like that for whatever and whatnot. But at least I'll be able to do the things I enjoy and feel happy doing it, and knowing that I'm still being able to help people, like talking to you guys, for example. If you guys get really low and you don't feel like you have anybody to come to, you can come in here and hang out, talk with us, and feel like you have a place that you can stay, like a safe, not really a safe space, because I mean, for swearing and killing people in games and, you know, talking about booty on podcasts. It's a place where you guys can come in and hang out, and you have like-minded people. Like, I'm a super mega nerd who also likes anime and likes doing exercise stuff and trampolines and cosplay and a little bit of everything and all that, and it's just stuff that I love, you know? But I guess that also leads into, what are some of the goals of the channel? Main goals of the channel are definitely to have something that we enjoy, something that the channel and everybody in it can love doing and have fun doing, and something that people can get a laugh out of, whether it's laughing at me or laughing at the jokes we make or laughing at my friends or just having a good time hanging out and everything. That's the whole goal of the channel, is to just enjoy ourselves, you know, be able to make a community that feels like family and be able to hang out and, you know, remember all you guys and talk to you guys and be like, oh yeah, I haven't seen you in a long time, how you doing? And, you know, just have our big old family and feel welcomed and just enjoy ourselves, you know? I think that's definitely a side of YouTube that I really enjoy, and Twitch and just even Discord, you know, is being able to talk with you guys and hang out and be able to get to know you and spend time with you guys, even, you know, if I'm not doing something IRL with friends or family and not getting sick and whatnot. But being able to spend time with you guys and being able to show love and support to each other, even though we may not know each other IRL, but at least we can hang out and enjoy each other's company and, you know, work on things, and you guys give me suggestions, or maybe we'll go and watch a show or a movie together and just spend time together. That's super cool to me. Another big thing that I think definitely keeps me going on YouTube is seeing all these friends that we make and being able to have this family that we've made, being able to hold these relationships and keep them growing, and for everybody to get to know them. And even like with the channel itself, it's being able to help out friends and everything. Like, for example, ReyneDance, or who you guys know as Shy, her art and everything, being able to support that, and when she does streams, being able to host her and be able to, you know, show off her art. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Or, you know, like, if you guys watch any of the Rainbow Six streams on Xbox, when we have Brian on there, or Joker's Anomaly, him singing and, you know, being able, everybody being like, wow, what a beautiful voice and everything, and him doing voices and people getting a kick out of it. I think that's super cool, and being able to support our friends and what they want to do and their dreams, and being able to get them away from work or the life that they hate. that's cool to me, you know? So if, you know, I may not be the funniest person, I may not be the coolest person, I might not be your guys' favorite person, you know? It's okay. But being able to have a place where my friends can come in and we can all do this thing, you might think they're the coolest people ever, that's amazing to me, you know? Because, you know, maybe here they're not the coolest person, maybe a lot of people don't like them here, but that you guys love them, that's cool to me. And that we can support each other and help each other out and make our dreams grow, even if we're working on projects together or if we're working separate. I do definitely have to say, some of the channels that have gotten me into YouTube and streaming and editing videos and wanting to do all this, there's definitely been a lot of channels that have gotten me into it. Markiplier, Rocket Jump, Rooster Teeth, Feuds, Cosplay Chris, the SAO Abridged series by Something Witty Entertainment, and then just, you know, my friends' support, them coming in and hanging out and being able to believe in me, even though sometimes I make some of the shittiest content. They still think that, you know, me doing all this and trying to help out and believing in doing something bigger with the channel and creating this amazing community is worth it, you know? And that's definitely something that keeps me going on it. I will say some of the other goals that we have with the channel ever since that we started is being able to just help people. You know, I know we don't have a whole ton of people yet. We're getting close to 1,000 in total through Twitch and YouTube. We're at about, like, what, 950 right now? But being able to even just do like charity streams or being able to help people in some sort of way, you know, because I think I've mentioned it to you guys before, but like, for example, my sister, she has cancer, and being able to do like a charity stream towards that would be super cool, you know? Or maybe like kids that don't have families for Christmas or don't have a lot of like clothes or something, or even people that are homeless and stuff, being able to help them out in some sort of way, that's super cool to me. Or even animals, you know? That would be definitely something in the long run, and maybe even collaborating with like Rooster Teeth when they do the Extra Life streams and help out all the kids and everything. That's so cool, you know? To be able to do something like that would be super cool. And, you know, I might not ever make a lot of money from doing something like this. I don't expect to. If I wanted to make money, I would have stayed in engineering. I would have worked more jobs. I would have actually kept my focus towards everything, you know? But doing something that you love every day, and, you know, there's going to be times when you hate it, but doing something that you love every day is important. And regardless if you have to do jobs that you hate to be able to get to where you want to be, find the small little things in it that you enjoy, because that's what's going to matter in the long run. Don't just let days go by, you know? Take every day that you can to learn something new, to be able to have fun with it, you know? Because that is definitely something I had to do. Whether it was working in engineering, whether it was doing GameStop, whether it was being stuck in school for college and all that, it's definitely something I had to do. When I wasn't doing all that, I would take time and learn some new things that I could use towards the channel. You know, like I was talking about earlier with the shortcuts. Taking that time and throwing it together and to make something bigger and better and to be able to improve on something. Maybe you're not talking enough during your stream, so you want to look up videos on how to talk better and keep a conversation going with yourself. But getting into YouTube, I definitely will say one of the main factors that I enjoyed so much about it wasn't the idea of getting money from it. It wasn't the idea of getting fame from it. It wasn't the idea of just being able to make a channel where it's all about, you know, the views or getting everybody to send me donations or give away all this stuff or whatnot just to get your guys' attention. It's to make something bigger, something that feels better, you know? We might rage sometimes on games, we might be absolutely ridiculous on games sometimes, or, you know, podcasts talking about some of the most rancid topics, and then other times being real with each other. But just being able to make a community that actually cares about each other and is able to help each other and be able to feel good about it, you know? And if I can make a living off this, phenomenal. That's one of the end goals. Being able to make a living, be able to keep the channel going, be able to entertain you guys and keep it reel to reel with you. And then, you know, helping out others. If we can help people, that's the end goal. I know we've already helped out tons of people emotionally, but, you know, if we can help out more than that, that would be awesome. Overall, though, definitely have to say, out of all the weirdest things that have caused me to come back to doing YouTube, like, for example, them being lazy, or, you know, me doing AMVs and posting them to YouTube on my Danny Ice channel, I have to say that I'm really glad that I came and did it. You know, there's some days that just are bad days, and I don't feel like doing it anymore. And there's days where, you know, I get angry, or days where, you know, other people are upset and we just have a bad time. But there's tons of days where we help people, and there's tons of days where we make everybody happy and laugh and have fun. And just overall, it's worth it. It's always been worth it. And the amount of money and time and effort that I put towards this channel, I don't plan on giving up anytime soon. And even if I have to work 2 jobs and lower the amount of videos and streams that we do, I'll do it. Because it's what I like doing. I like being able to hang out with you guys and have fun and just have this community, this amazing community that supports me and all my goofy friends and us doing everything that we do just to try to make you guys happy and just have fun ourselves, you know? Because even if we get bigger, no matter if you're a celebrity or not, you're still a person. And whether you find happiness from doing what you do is up to you, you know? So being able to help you guys and be able to make you feel good and being able to have fun with you guys, that's what's important. And that's why I make videos. That's why I do streams. And that's why I want to keep going with everything we can. And that's why I don't plan to stop. Even if we slow down on streams, even if we slow down on videos, we'll always be working on something. So enough with the mushy gushy stuff. Let's get into that outro. Christmas! If you guys enjoyed this story time, let me know. Leave a comment, like, follow, sub, all that good jazz. If you didn't enjoy, make sure you still leave a comment. Let us know why. Have wonderful days, nights, evenings, mornings, afternoons. Stay positive, stay creative. I'll catch you all later, and make sure you follow those links down below. Talk to you all later. Love you guys. Peace off. Christmas!